Okay. So,
No, that's not you. That's somebody else. Oh, okay. That's not you.
no,
I
Daryl,
was like about to say, Lord, I missed the
you're
Queen.
tripping. You're
It's me,
you're
man.
insane. You're insane.
I just see the top of the head.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Oh, that's Winston.
Yeah,
Hey, what's happening, brother?
man. I'm coming through, man. I was
Only
dealing
thing I
with
see
bank
is the
for a
top of
minute.
your head, brother.
Okay.
Hold on, let
Okay.
me get
Unbelievable.
this. Well, yeah. Wow.
Let me see.
Well,
Got,
this is the Wealth Portal, and just so everybody know what the Wealth Portal is. The Wealth Portal is a success club. We specialize in passive investing and self improvement, and we're also a coaching firm. However, what we do is look all around the world for alternative investing, passive investing systems. And the one that we are featuring tonight, which is actually a training for our private group, is the Forex bots. And we have people working with them, the Prosperity Bot and the the GI Abundance Bot. The Prosperity Bot trades. Um, I'm just trying. Oh, here's one. So the Prosperity Bot trades uh, anywhere from the Euro US to the British pound. We specialize in the Euro US, British pound, and Australian US, but you can actually trade any pair. It's just you have to understand what you're doing. But the main three are the Euro US, the British pound, and the Australian US. Are you still trading? Um, who's on? Who's on? Let me bring up Winston. Are you still trading? Are you still active right now?
Yeah.
Let bring yours up. Let's
I
see.
can't because I'm on another computer. My
Okay, okay,
computer's in the
cool. Okay,
shop, but
cool. I'll bring.
it's about. I got
Okay,
about. It's
I'll bring
about.
up.
It's about 1100 in there.
Okay, I'll bring up the one I show for demonstration. Um, what happened? We're going to bring up the prosperity bot. We use. It should come up this time. Okay, here we go. Now this is interesting. This is the prosperity bot, and right now what's being traded is the Euro US, which is the left window, and the British pound, both on the 30-minute chart. As you can see, 30-minute. And what the prosperity bot does is do all the work. This account started at about 5,000, what, 5 months ago now? Now it's at 20,739. And we like to call this at mid risk because we believe like for every $1,000, you should use 0.01 lot size. That's for um, uh, low risk. Mid risk is for every 500 is 0.01. And this is at right now, what am I at? 0.019 is the minimum. This could actually be at zero point 0.2 because at 20,000. So let me change the lot size here. I'm going to go to Expert Advisor, Prosperity Bot, change that to zero point 0.2. Basically, this is the only thing that you're doing when you're managing your account is changing your lot size as it grows. So 0.2. So what this does, and you can see if you look at the lot size, if you look at the drawdown, it's $9 in profit, right? $10 in profit. So these must be in sell trades, your sell trades. And if we look at it, it's coming down. If you look at the candlestick, it's coming down. And if we look at the British pound US, the prices that it'll close is 1.34957, 0.13495 957. So it's getting ready to close. And the British pound will close, positions will close as we're talking before this class is over. And are we in any? Nope, we're just in British pound. So the Euro US closed earlier. So let's look at account history. And so it started, what was the date? So this is actually 5,011. The actual date was, what is that? 02. This was 2. What's the date? What is that date saying? Okay, I can see this different. This is 5:30. What is it? 3? Oh, that's the time. Okay. 5:30. So that's this May 30th. So let's see what it started at 11:12. So that's been going on for 6 months, going in the little past, well, 11, 12, 7 months, 7 months. But it's went from 5,000 to 20,000 and something. And this is a demo account, but the whole point is it works the same. And what's great about it is it just closed the Euro US today, earlier today, the Euro US positions. But again, this one is getting ready to close any minute, the British pound, because I'm looking at the price. So, yeah, it just closed. It closed. It closed. Those positions closed. So it works. It's a, what do we call it? What kind of bot is this? It is a scalper. So scalping pips every now and then is constantly in trades. It'll probably open up trades in the next hour, less than an hour. And it's just very consistent. The only thing that you have to be concerned about is drawdown. So we say the smaller your account is, you can go mid risk. But I said you're going to be doing a 20,000 account. I say go low risk. So, but since this is a demo, I just want to see how big the drawdown will be. But if I had 10,000 or over, I would have it at low risk. So that would be 0.01 instead of 2 accounts at like this 20,000 account. Instead of 2 accounts at 0.2, it would be 2 windows at 0.2. It would be 2 windows at 0.1. So that would equal 0.2 altogether, because that would be considered low risk. Because this is actually went up to, I saw the drawdown went up to about 7,000, about 6,800. That's the highest I've ever seen it go. And that was about a week ago, about a week ago. And that's not bad, but you don't want to be playing those numbers because you can't, it's hard to replenish a $20,000 account, to put an extra 20,000 in to cover your drawdown. With $1,000, it's easy. A friend of mine was at 1,000. I had 1,000 in. drawdown went to about 200 and they were at mid risk. But it'll reflect more the bigger your account is because the because of the multiplicator. You see, it started at 0.19, but it'll go up to 0.25, right? And it'll go up higher. So, and the multiplicator is like every trade it gets into, because it gets you in multiple trades as it goes into drawdown. And so if it starts at 0.19, in this case, it'll start moving up to 0.21, 0.23, yeah, 0.25. So it'll start accelerating. And we have it built in where it will only put you in 10 trades per trade, per position. It would only put you in 10 trades. And then we cut that off. And what I mean by that, if I go to the Prosperity Bot and we look at the settings, we're going to see, the multiplier is at 0.13. And we explain all this. It's not, you don't have to really pay attention right now. I changed it to 0.2, the lot size, but to take profits at 30. And then let's see, the max orders is at 10. And we do that for a reason. It's built in at 18, but the way we have it set up, we don't want it to take more than 10 trades. So, because this doesn't take stop loss. And what you have to do, you have to handle it like what could be your worst case scenario and how will you deal with it? Okay. So that's why we use the Euro US, the British pound, and the Australian US, because they all move within a range on average to 60 to 70 pips. And that's points in the stock market. It's points in the Forex market. So either way, 60 pips up or 60 pips down. So that's the range where this bot works best in. So that's why it keeps making money. Now, if you use any of the Japanese pairs, the range would be larger because their range is 85 to 90 pips a day going either way. And that's not what we want. You can make money, but you got to make sure you have it at a lower risk because you're taking more of a risk because of the way the pair move. So you got to be very cognizant of what you're dealing with this Prosperity Bot. And that's what we train people on. So how to master managing the bot correctly. And once you know, it's no big deal. You understand. It's like, for example, if I open up, let me see if this opens up. If I open up this pair and I'm looking at, and you don't have to know this, but it's just good to know. If I'm looking at, well, where's the trading area? If I'm looking at here and I'm seeing, okay, what happened? I'm seeing where resistance is and where my support is. Okay. If I'm seeing my resistance is here, see this hit twice here, 1, 2, that's my resistance. And I'm looking, and then here's my support. It's hit there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a couple of times. Now, so this is my range of trading here. So I know that's where it's going to be trading for a few days. And so I'm looking at where am I? So when I see it goes up, I'm like, oh, well, it may go up to here, but it never made it to there. So I'm comfortable. I'm like, okay, it has me in sell positions, which means it's going to put me in trades. I expect it to go down, but it goes up first, like this line here. It goes up. I'm sure I made money here. And then it went up again, but then it went up here, put me in trades, right? Sell trades, boom, boom, boom. But I would expect it to go up to here, but it didn't. It just went there. So that's why this was a quick, trade on the British pound. That's why it just closed those trades, because it just went up and made some quick money, came back down, boom, put me in profit. So knowing your range, and if you look at from here, what is that? 1.35, 3520. I don't even count the macro number, the four. The 3520 to 3425. 1.3425 to 1.3420. So we say that's 100 pips, right? In between from here to here. Now, if we look at the middle area, which is about here, we say the middle area from here to here, from here to here. Okay. Now, that's 134.71 to 134.20. So that's 50 pips range going that way. And that's what I mean by number, how many pips. 50 pip range going up. And let's do the number 34.71 going down, 34.25. So from 71 to 25, what is that? 35 is 35, 50, 45. So that's 45 going this way. So 50 going one way, 35. So it didn't even hit the 65. So this is the type of range we love. Okay. Now, if I go up here, this range will be fine as well. It could come, we still would be comfortable, but this is when we make our most money, when it's just going up and down, up and down, up and down. This is when we're in and out of trades, because it gives us in buy positions and sell positions. So you understand what the bot is doing and how you're making money. And that's why I say sometimes, I said, oh, this is going to be a great week. And obviously, when you see a range like this, if you go to Forex Factory, it's probably not a lot of news, because it's just going up and down. No big movements. And remember, this is a 30-minute chart. So there's no big, huge movements happening. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And that's when I say, oh, it's going to be a clear week and you're going to make a lot of money. Even though the news, we make more money, we just may be in trades a little longer, right? Because the news may take it one way, but eventually it's going to come back, because understanding news is just emotional. It's going to always come back to where it was before. The news is just emotional. And what do I mean by news? We may get a report in the euro, how many jobs is lost in Europe, or how many jobs was lost in America, if we're dealing with the euro-US pair. So if it's bad news, it's going to make the euro-US, if it's bad news on the euro side, it's going to make the euro-US go down. So you're going to get a spike. This is a small spike, but on a 30-minute chart, that long blue candle, that's not really a lot on a 30-minute chart. So, if it goes our way, we're going to make money. Say, for instance, we're in a bunch of buy positions. If it goes up, those positions are going to close like crazy. That's why sometimes you see a lot of money being made in a day, and you figured out, well, what happened? Well, probably the news, but then that could put you in a drawdown too. And that's why we have it at low risk, mid risk, and we can go to high risk, but you have to do more managing. Like, you can open up a third window, but that's more managing. And a lot of people don't have that time unless they're at home. Like, sometimes what I'll do is open up a third window in the daytime because there's no news, and I may, open up, and I wouldn't do it now because it's Thursday, but I would open up another window, and I've changed that from 1.3 And something I didn't show you guys, I wanted to show you, change this to 2.0, and now it's set up like this, and change the magic number to 7. It's one line, so they won't trade the same at the same time. And then I'll change that max order to 10. But then what I'll do is save this, so I don't have to copy it. I mean, I don't have to do it again if I set it up on another window. So I'll name it, I'll just name it 20, because I remember what it is, right? So I'll do that, save it, and then I'll click OK, and that'll open me up another window, right? And I may trade with that for tonight. It's like it's already in profit. For some reason, went straight in profit. I'll take that. I can use that for a minute. If it goes, it's look, $2. So I could take that trade right now if I wanted to. Sometimes you see how that went to take profit? Sometimes the take profit doesn't take place. And I always tell people we'll have running trades. And that take profit will not show up. And usually because there's a lot of movement. Let's look at this Australian US. This is just going back and forth. But it's usually a lot of movement going one way. You may get a spike. And people have found themselves in $40, $50. I'm talking about with $1,000 accounts. Found themselves with $40, $50 profit trades because the take profit had not showed up. That's because it bypassed the take profit because it moved so fast. So I show them how to do a manual trade, which is like this. You just click the button. Oh, that clicks how fast that closed? I didn't get a chance to close. Okay. So, and one thing you can do too, which we haven't done, and I haven't really done it, and I would have closed that trade, but it closed. I just clicked it was showing on the modify here. I just click this button and click market, and then I could have closed it, but it's already closed, so I don't have to do it. So any questions from Winston or Daryl?
No, sir. I'm good.
Okay, so you understand. How's your account doing?
Man, I got a low drawdown. It's like 11.28, and my drawdown was like 11.18, something like that.
Oh, cool. $11. So you're at 11.18, 1,000.
Yeah.
1,180. And you're always taking profit out, so you're doing well.
Yeah.
That's good. Ronald just came on, and so that's pretty much what you want to watch out for. And then one thing you can do, and I haven't said this, one thing you can do is extend the I'm gonna take this Australian off because I don't want to have it up. I was just showing that for a one thing you can do is like, okay, I want to make some more money. I want to test it out. You can do it with the demo, or you can pretty much go live. You can say, okay, well, I'm tired of making 30 pips. I want to change it. I want to change it to, I want to change that 30 to 50. Because 30 pips just means 3 pips, basically. You see how fast that closed. I want to change it to 5. So I want to change it to 50. Right? So you can do stuff like that. You can play with it. It's just that what did I change? Percentage? Oops, not that one. I want to change the take profit to 50. Oh, just put me in some trades. Okay. You can play with it. You see, change that to 50. And see how that does. But you remember with scalping, you like it at 3, right? Because you want to be in and out, because it's going to put you in a lot of trades. But there's nothing wrong with, playing with it. Let me change this one too. Check profit. If it don't fix, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, But it's just something that you could do. So it'll trade every 5 pips rather than 3 pips. Now, so that's, if there's no questions on this, I want to move to the GI bot. The GI bot has been doing real well. Like I said, the thing is you have to watch with the brokers. Depends what broker you're dealing with. You have to be very careful. Let me pull this one up. Because the brokers, like some brokers deal with micro lots to mini lots. So what that means is some of them start at 0.1. They start at 0.1, but their 0.1 is like 0.0, is like point for the, let me put it this way, for the indices like gold. That's not an indice, but the indices, this one trades gold, USD, which one is that? USD 30, US 30, S&P 500, and I'm trading Bitcoin as well. Now, I have just been trading gold. I just put up the US 30 because for some reason it wasn't showing up on this account, but now it is. And I mean, I know how to do it. You click here and go over here and click show all. But I did that. It just wasn't working, but now it is. So I was just trading gold, and gold has been doing real well. If you look at gold, here is a couple of trades here. Those were a couple of trades it did. And these are a few trades. It's doing well, this particular account. I think this account started at 2,000. It's at 3,700 now. And it's doing incredibly well. But now and I have the settings. If you look at the settings, It's like, with here, it works different because this one has stop losses. And when you're dealing with indices and gold, you got to really make the take profit like 500. It's like 5 pip stop loss. I mean, it's like a 5 pips when you're dealing with indices. And even the thousand stop loss, that's like, the take profit is like a 50 profit. And but this has a trailing stop. So the trailing stop, I just have it at 50 take profit, and I have 1,000 stop loss, but it's really a 100 pip stop loss. But indices, you have to give it that room, which is really like 100 pips, right? So, and then I have the what is it called? The volume size at 0.3, and I didn't change on this one. 0.3. And okay, and this one So it's just a little different way to operate, but it's been doing real well. I found that magic formula, and the magic formula was the 1,000 stop loss and the 500 take profit. That was the magic. So let me change this too. I didn't do it on I must have been sleepy when I did this. I didn't do it on the second one. I didn't do it on all of them like that. Right sides. And then yeah. But that's the secret sauce on this for those of you who are working with this, because either blowing your account or taking you out of taking you out. If you didn't have a stop loss on it, it could blow your account. Or if you did have a stop loss on it, that was early on, we would have the stop loss like we would do on a regular account. But you can't do that with indices. In a regular account, that would be a 500 or 100 stop loss, right? But you can't do it on a indices. You got to have it bigger. So that's the key. I got to change this over here too. So let's see how this does this week with this particular broker. But like I said, both bots are doing well. I'm not mad at them all at all. For someone who's coming in, this is a little more intricate. I would definitely I would suggest starting off with the Prosperity bot, because it's I wouldn't say it's easier managed. We just have more history with that particular bot. But this one, it trades your basic Forex. Unless you're an indices trader, BTC, US trader, this is a good one to start with, but it's a choice. Or to have both of them, because they do trade different things. So I'm very happy with both of them. So that's pretty much it. Any questions? Daryl, anybody? Because y'all act like y'all know everything.
Nah, just next week when I join the other thing, that's when I'm having a lot.
What you say?
I said next week when I join the other program, that's when I'm gonna have a lot of questions.
Oh,
scooters.
You talking about with the scooters?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you guys are since I'm getting ready to have a trade come in, so you guys can bear witness to this. Now, real quick, the scooter program, just to change subjects for a minute. So that's the bots. Bots are wonderful. I love them. I love that we have diversity. We have different ways we're making money. And I always say we have two main things. We have the third-party platform. We have a combination of third-party platforms and control your money programs. Third-party platforms where somebody else controls the money. And then we have control your money programs, which those bots are control your money. You got to have that to hedge the third-party platforms. So we don't know how long they're going to last. We just try to find real good ones. We have some great ones right now. I mean, that are lasting. I mean, do you realize that Oaksmart is still going?
Yes. Yeah, I just followed mine.
That's
just followed
it. Oaksmart. Sometimes I forget about it, and we got money in Oaksmart. It's amazing.
Yeah, I just yesterday.
It's still going. So
still making money.
Because I'm way profit with that. It's like, we try to get in profit ASAP, but it's like, it's amazing what's going on. But this one here, And why I'm kind of talking and I sound kind of goofy, because I'm doing two things at the same time. But I want to go to the second part of the scooters, because that's what I'm getting ready to do. It's called the light coix, what we call it, the light exchange. My trade is coming in 1 minute,
Oh yeah.
and this is binary options. Now, watch this. Now, when I was turned on to it, somebody was telling me, you can make money in a minute. And I'm like, I didn't know what they were talking about. Then when I saw it, I said, oh, it's binary options. That's why it's so consistent. So what I'm doing is waiting on the, it's usually the BTC. So I'm going to click that and get it ready. And then I'm just waiting to see if it's going to be a buy up or a buy down. Now, looking at it, I think it's going to be a buy down. But the trade is for 6:30. Okay, but I believe it's going to be a buy down. Let's see if I'm correct. Okay, 6:11, because the trade comes in at 9:30 Eastern every day, 7 days a week. So let me look at it now. Should have came in now at 6:11. Let's see if I'm right. This is a minute. This is a 60-second chart. So let me look and see. Lightning exchange, sent picture. I think I see it. I think it shows. Yep. It is a, yep, I was right. It's a buy down. And that's just me looking at the chart. I can tell what it is because I'm looking at the resistance and support. Yeah. So it looks like it's going to come down. So at 6, but the trade is for 6:30. So what I do is a buy down, BTC. So I'm gonna click buy down here, and 60 seconds is already built in. So I got to change it to 9:30. Move this out the way I can't see. Click this. Then I click confirm here. It puts it in at 9:30, and we can only do 2%. And I click 2%, and the money pops in.
Oh.
Then I click confirm, and that's it. Then I wait to 9:30, 9:31, and I make that money.
Wow.
You just do that every day. So look here.
Pick the 2%.
The balance. Now remember, my account started at $500. Now that 33, so is that 350 something? That 33 is taken out for the trade, but it's over 1,600 now. What is that? 3 weeks? Come on, y'all.
I thought you started higher than that.
No, I started at 500, but now let me
wait a minute.
Real. Part of that is people coming in. You know, I think you get $100 when people put in at least $1,000. I got to go back.
They're not doing. So this one don't do that match though, right?
Huh?
They still doing that match thing?
Say it again.
Are they still doing the match? Did you was talking about that?
Yeah, they do the match. They do the match for 7 days. You put in at least 1,000.
Okay.
They're going to give you 1,000 for 7 days. Okay. Then that 7 days, that 1,000 leaves. But that's why I was able to make so much money, because, you know, it was based off 1,000 and not 500, and then people coming in. But now it's at 16, 18, which is really good. So, but that's the second way to make money.
Dude, this is crazy.
The first way, before you can even get here, make this easy money, and I have access to my principal and profit all the time. I can take that money. I can take all that out right now if I wanted to. Okay. Now, if I go to the first way, And this is what is that? LSSC scooter. So I'll call that the Wealth Portal 2.2, Wealth Portal 2, because they have different ways to make money. They have another way too, which I have to fund. I'm going to fund it Monday, but and then they're coming out with the mining. Okay, they're coming out with the mining soon. We've got the signups. They just haven't, put the machines in there yet. We can't fund it yet, but we're getting ready to do the mining with the company too. But remember, you have to do this first. You have to invest in scooters. And they have over 60 scooter businesses around the country where they're renting out scooters, and that's what you're doing. You're investing in scooters. So what you do is to join, you go here when you guys are ready, and you want to see what level you're going to join. The $960 get 8 scooters, or you can go down, and why is it not moving? Okay, there we go. 2180, get 15 scooters. 40, somebody just, Renee just, she upgraded from 960 to 4 something for the 4980, and all she had to do was pay the difference. So now she has 35 scooters instead of 8. She just did it a while ago. And now, you can do the 10,000 at 65. And it shows you how much you make here. Like you do the 23,000, you get 120 scooters, and you get $6 each. So you just put, 6 times 120. That's how much you make a day. And you make your money back in 6 weeks. You get paid Monday through Friday. Where the difference with the binary options, you get paid 7 days a week. You have to do that every day. And here, whichever one you pick, once your money comes through and all that, you go to run every day between 12, at least 12 Eastern, 12 a.m. Eastern, and 12 p.m. Eastern. You want to click this button so they can activate your scooters. Okay, this blue button here, right? That's all you got to do. And it's just, don't forget, if you don't do it, you're not going to get paid. Just like you're not going to get paid if you don't trade.
Right.
Something you have to do. It's only a minute a day. This is literally 3 seconds, but it's something you have to do. The trading takes 20 seconds. And if I'm going here, let's see if that. And your money pops up here. Let me see. Here in this area, it's $30, get 30, 40 every day, right? I made 260.48 already within 3 weeks. The only reason why I made so much money, not just off the 30, 40, but building a business. I say building a business is literally their 4th investment. It's investing in people. It's getting people involved. I've got bonuses, $1,100 bonuses. They paid me gave me $100 on my birthday. They pay you on different things. They paid me on, when people finish the 5, what is it called? The 5-day training. They paid me $20. They pay the person who's doing the trading $50. So they really pay you. It's like they give you an offer you can't refuse. Anybody can build a business with this. It's simple. You don't have to, but you do have to do the training because they want you to know what you're talking about if it ever comes up. But they'll pay you to do parties. They'll pay you to they'll pay for your dinner if you take somebody out or a couple of people out to dinner. But just take pictures, show them pictures, and send them the receipt. They'll pay it. They'll pay the bill. So they got a lot of little incentives. to make money. And that's why it's built so much. And it's getting ready to really jump because she just put upgraded to the 490, and that's going to give me, I think, an extra $800, and it should show up by tomorrow. So that's why this is my feature program. And they got a real product, scooters.
Yeah.
So I'm like excited.
Wow.
So, and that's just this. This is not, what was that, brother?
You got the stores we can go check them out, just like the mining.
Who?
Like the mining, do they got stores? No, they got the stores.
That's what I'm glad you asked that, because I'm like, if they have a storage with the mining, like Bit Harvest, I don't know, Daryl and I are with Bit Harvest and making all kind of money. Oh,
I heard of that.
Wow.
What Bit?
I heard of that. Yeah.
See, because like this one here, the this one pays for 3 years. The scooters for 3 years. The second one pays for the binary options is just endless, but they take away the double, the bonus $1,000 after
that's wonderful, baby.
7 days. But the third one, I mean, what was I going to say?
Talk about the mine.
Right.
The mining, I think it's a year you have them. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but I know Bit Harvest pay forever.
Hey, Dwayne.
Where I heard that from?
Yeah.
Dwayne.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Hey, Dwayne.
Yeah, I'm here.
So you said $1,000? They give you $1,000 after they match it for 7 days.
Yeah, they don't match the 500. They match the 1,000.
Right. Okay, that's not good. Okay. Yeah.
They match the 1,000. But this is. But check. Let me just show y'all, since especially for Wilson and Ronald. This may be a little much for Kimberly. I don't know if you're still on. So, I didn't really expect to go into all this, but they haven't seen this yet, and they're Wealth Portal members. I want to put you, Kimberly. I want to make you put you in the Wealth Portal if you're still.
I think she dropped off.
Still on? Are you still on? Let's see.
Dropped.
She may have ran off. Yeah, she got off. I knew it. Getting a little too deep, but
Renee showed me some scary
Ronald
numbers.
And
Renee showed me some scary numbers, man.
Oh, you talking about the 100K? You talking about the 125?
Now that she's though?
Huh?
Who?
I
said Renee.
Renee she inboxed me and said, "Winston, you got to get in." She did
who's that?
She did like some projection for like 2026. It was scary.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you talking about,
you know how quiet Renee is.
Yeah,
you know how quiet Renee.
You wasn't quiet, Kim.
Now she wasn't quiet then.
Renee know this better than me now. I've been trying to do the training, and here she comes. Here she come talking and walking me through. I said, "Well, go ahead, girl."
She was excited. Hey, she was excited on that one.
Let me show this.
I get it.
Other one. I want to show you guys this. Let me pull this up. I want to show you. Check this out. Now, Nene, they have specials with the third investment. Nene just pulled up $200 and made 800 and something in 3 weeks on one of the specials they had. So they just had one for 800, where in 60 days you can make 4,000. Now I missed that one. Okay, now here it is. But I'm gonna show you how this one works. And this is the third investment. It's coming up now. Hold on. 6, 4. Okay, can you guys see this? Did it come up?
Yeah.
Okay, now
Yes.
Yes, sir.
let me show you this. If I X this out. Look at this. The LLC dehumidifier pays 2.88 for 45 days a day, right? So that's a 95% is almost closed. $1,500, right? So you're making a lot of money. Just do 2.8% times 1,500, or however you multiply it. But and you can do it 10 times. You can get in it 10 times. Now that's one. They have these 2.8. I don't even know what that is. Exclusive. It's experience. I don't know what that means. But it's 5 days, $1,000, 2.8% of that for 5 days, right? So you know that's high. I bet you a lot of people doing that. If I had 1,000, that's what I would do. 5 days? 5 days? And it's showing you holding period 5 days, 2.8. You can do it 10 times. So they paying so much, it's ridiculous. And then you have the general at 500.8. I mean, that's probably one I'll do.
Sure.
No, the share power banks, I think.
Oh, what is that?
15 days, no, that's 1,000. There was another one for 500.
This is
Then it goes here. The one, this is the one I do.
sweatshirt.
The t-shirt, 7 days, 500. Sweatshirts. That's when I have the money. Only 54%, so I have time. I want to do this by Monday. And
So this one, so this one, the t-shirts, for instance, they pay you.
I can barely hear you, man. Maybe that's my computer.
The t-shirts pay you 1% a day.
Yeah. 1.8, 1.02% of that.
So how
7
long
days.
that go? How long is that for 7? Just for 7 days?
Huh?
Is it just for 7 days or for like?
7 days. You see it, 7 natural days.
Oh, okay.
7 days. That's what, when they said natural day, they mean that's how many days it is. 7 days.
Saturday. Yeah, Saturday.
$500. That's what I'm gonna do by Monday. I got a little time. It's only 54% built up. But that other one, that one for $100, 60 days, that closed so quick. 100%.
The power one sounds kind of interesting.
I think that was open for about a week. And they closed it up. And they had scooters with where you can put your not your furniture, your suitcases on. And that closed up pretty quick too.
Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice, actually.
So they got some good ones.
That would be great for that.
So people are making a lot of money. So you have, this is the third one. You have the
binary.
No, not that. You have that's the second one, but the fourth one will be the mining machines.
Mining machines, sorry.
Okay, which it's going to take everything to another level. So that's 4 strong investment systems you have, including the network marketing, which I look at as just another system because you can use that to fund different things.
Yeah.
And this, I mean, this is, for me, this is like literally it's the best passive investment network marketing system I've ever seen.
Talking about this right here?
Yeah.
It's better than what I got. It's better than Reach, I tell you that.
Because they have a real product.
Yeah.
Man, I definitely need to see this.
And they've given away crazy cars.
Oh man.
They've given away top cars, and they pay for everything.
Yeah.
It ain't like them shows on television where
You gotta pay sales tax.
yeah, you got to pay sales tax, and they pay everything.
Now they also get you a storefront if you get enough points, though.
And
right?
you get enough points, you get your own store. You get your own store.
Damn,
You get
now
1,000
that's
points.
serious cash right
You
there.
get your own store.
That's cash money right there.
So they're like, I've never seen anything like it. And when you get into the room, which is on my phone, like it's like Facebook, you really see all the money that people are making. You will be shut. You'll be like, really? Really? They're making this much money? And I just want to say we are not investors. This is for entertainment purposes only. But they making so much money is crazy.
Mm.
Okay, I'm talking about people with $250,000, $300,000 in their binary options account, making $4,000 or $5,000 a day.
Hey,
Winston and Ronald.
Oh, a $250,000. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, you can probably do
a
more
day.
Than that. Yeah.
A day.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Crazy.
Trader that does that.
Crazy money.
I know a trader that do that. Got her own business doing that.
Yeah, so so they got a lot of things going on. So the mining machines, like I said, is the new thing, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm wondering if they have the stores. I mean, if they have a warehouse with the mining machines in.
Yes.
We're gonna have when enough people are in, we're gonna take a field trip.
Okay.
And I want to fly out there.
It'll probably be in Vegas. It'll probably be in Nevada or Arizona.
Yeah, somewhere where low energy. And I want to be in the warehouse, Utah. Yeah. I want to be out there. I want to kiss them. I want to kiss my machine, put a little ribbon around it, say hi.
Put your name tag on it. Put a name tag on it.
Yeah, put a name tag on it. You know?
Yeah, so, they got them. Yeah, that'll be a good place out there. They can put that solar out there.
So that's gonna be crazy. Because I can fly out and go see my machine in Japan, but I don't want to go into Japan with Bid Harvest.
Oh, it's in Japan?
I'm talking about Bid Harvest. I don't know where these
are. Is that I think I've seen that before.
Yeah, Bid Harvest, they're in Japan.
Yeah, that's Rob Bulgari, isn't it?
No, he's not in that one. That's Jan.
Oh, okay. I think that was Rob Bulgari talked about that one.
He's in a mining program. Which
I tried to get in with Daisy with them guys, but then people would never follow back up.
Yeah, I fuck Daisy. But
Melfi had some kind of bot too back then too.
Yeah, they still ain't paid. But I know they have that health company.
Did Daisy's new company ever do anything, Dwayne?
Which one?
The new Daisy, what they turned into.
What did they turn into?
Whatever they turned into. Were they ever successful?
They went to that's right. They was turning into the that's interesting, Daryl, because they were turning into the betting, right? Arbitrage betting.
Oh, that was arbitrage betting. Yeah.
It was some type of betting system. Rabu doesn't have it up.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know.
I think they do arbitrage and all that. So they bet every
Yeah, but I know they have that that nutrition company is doing well.
I forgot the thing they had.
I forgot the name of it. The nutrition company is doing well. But you know, but like I said, you know the game. Get your money out as soon as possible. I don't care how good it look. And break even and then do your due diligence. You know, it's like Renee, you know, when I'm making 6 months, what, huh? What you make in 6 months? What you make tomorrow? You know, that's where my head is when it comes to
day by day, right?
Get your money out first.
Day by day, huh?
Exactly.
They'll go belly up on you. I had some.
Yeah, I don't know what forever mean. I don't even know what that mean when I control it forever.
I had a mine and I lost like 80.
I'm trying to cash flow this thing.
Yeah, no, don't sit on it. I sat on mine.
Exactly.
It went down, and it was like 85 grand in that joke, and it went down.
Yeah. Now we can build the ecosystem, but fine, those folks that have
Bitcoin, I was
300,000,
done.
you know, those folks who have 300,000, you know how much money they must have made?
Yeah, they making some cash.
They're
300,000.
millionaires.
Yeah, that's like
They're millionaires,
thousands a day.
you know, so
That's like 5 or 6 a day. That's a lot of cash.
yeah.
That's a serious cash right there. Shit,
So
5K extra a week would change your life.
exactly. Now
Just a week. I ain't talking about no day. I'm talking about a week that would change your damn life.
now it's 6:35. So look at this. This is what's amazing.
Oh, that's the trade.
Now we're gonna go to the trading now. Back to the trading. They call it Litecoin. The website is Litecoin, but they call it Light Exchange.
It's my other thing too.
It's because there's so much going on this slowing it. It would come up here. There we go. See, this is the new thing. Let me see. Try it again. Light Exchange, they would come up. So here we go. Look, there's the profit. Came in. Here's the here's the I believe this is the profit here.
P&L.
But you see it went up to 1600, went up. Remember it was
You got
613, 653 or something,
You
something.
talking about your balance.
Yeah, but it went up. So
You got a P&L over there. $30. $30 right hand corner.
let me
Lower
see,
right.
In the lower right hand, profit and loss look like it's all
Where?
profit.
where?
That right hand, that right side.
Yeah,
The green
yeah.
line. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, profit loss. Yeah, $32. See that over there?
Damn, that's
To the-
okay.
How much I made?
Damn, you got some one trade, $32. That's actually not
Yeah,
bad.
that's just just talking to y'all, making money.
You just made $30 while you just talking to us.
Yeah.
You ain't doing anything but pushing button. Push
So
a couple
we like
buttons.
that. Oh, that's Kimberly. I'm impressed. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Push a couple buttons. Yeah, we got to get it this one.
this is where we're going. So, you know, I'm
That's
just
where it
saying,
is.
bro, you know, we creating thousandaires in the next month. Millionaires before the year's out.
I heard that. Yeah.
Millionaires
They
before
had-
the year's out. And this program is the lead, but you're able to fund everything else. Are y'all, who's in the PAM account?
Yeah, I need to go sign up for that one too.
Y'all
The new
didn't-
one.
Come
I
on.
didn't sign up. I didn't even set my account up.
Look at this PAM account. Look at this motherfucker. Excuse me.
It's better than your boy. Your boy messed me
Oh,
up.
come on. With what's the name? Forex Prince.
I said, damn, man. I said,
Forex
dude.
proper.
I was like, how did you- Hey,
Yeah,
hey, Winston, you didn't get that one, did you? Oh, you got it at Winston?
Yep.
Yeah, he got me. I was like, damn, I said, damn, this shit doing good. The next day it was what the hell?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, exactly. He's trying to open up another.
I know they on there. They on his
Well, let me not talk about them because this is on YouTube.
Yeah, I think he on his Telegram talk.
I'm not going to say. Let me cut this.
This is the one I want.
Let me cut this.
This is what I want to check out.
Hold on.
That Pam Bridge. That's tight too.
Yeah,
huh?
Pam Bridge, yeah. Mm-hmm.